Welcome to the studio. Let me drop you down a little bit. Yes, today we're going to continue with the painting of the sunflowers. And while we're doing that, we're going to be learning some interesting facts about sunflowers. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll just give some others a little bit more time to come in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Joshua. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your thumbs up too. How are you doing, Joshua? You love art so much I can draw paint every day. Yes, I used to watch you while you do that. Yeah, I'm painting a vase of sunflowers. And this is called paint by numbers. So you have, for example, the paint, the number of the on top of the paint lid, and the number corresponds with the number right here on the canvas. Yeah, you're the artist, Joshua. Yes, you're right. Yeah, thank you. You're good. Great. Good to know. So you're staying in from the heat. As you're saying, it's beautiful. Yes, thanks. And as we go along, we'll see how much more how it comes together. Now, I'm also going to be giving some interesting facts about sunflowers as I paint along. Yeah, so I'm going to continue today with number 3. Number 3 is right around here at the head. And as we mentioned, the head, the first fact is the head of the sunflower has thousands of tiny florets tightly packed together. So tiny florets are in there. Each of those are flowers, and there are thousands of them on a sunflower. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming in. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so the first fact, the head of the sunflower has thousands of tiny florets packed together. And I'm continuing here with number 3. This is number 3, paint by number. 3 on the top of the lid tells me that I should use that one for the number 3 on the canvas. How is everyone doing? From where are you watching? Ladies and gentlemen, where are you watching from? Yeah, it's number 3. One of the variation of the orange. And as you go along, you're going to learn that sunflowers is not always yellow. You know, most time you see a sunflower and we think, oh, yeah, it is a sunflower because it's yellow, but that's not the only color that you would find for a sunflower. Welcome, welcome, folks. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Some of you might have been even further into the evening. Here it is about 6:30 p.m. on a Sunday. Some of you I know are past that. Yeah. Getting close to your Monday morning. Or you may be watching another time on another day. From where are you watching? So I'm working around the head here, and the head is where it says thousands of tiny florets are packed together. Sunflowers are very interesting flowers. They do more than just stand tall in the garden. Yep. They're not just there for their beauty. Val, you draw beautifully. Remember it forever. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Val. Yeah. Yeah, so sunflowers are not just there for their beauty. There's a lot more to it. So so that's one fact. The head packed with thousands of florets. And each of those florets you could take out and plant. Yeah, you can get another sunflower from each of those. So just imagine you have one sunflower, it can give you thousands of sunflowers. From where you watching, Val? I know that Joshua is watching from New York City. All right, looking for number 3. Okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Looking for number 3. I may have to change my brush. Spaces are very small. I need another size. How is everyone doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your thumbs up. Looking for number 3. Yeah. Yeah, so that was the first fact. Here's another fact. Not all sunflowers are yellow. They can even be red or purple. Did you know that? Yeah. Most of the times, the one we see are yellow. But they can even be red or purple. Let's see where we find some more. Number threes. And then go to another color and come back to this one later on. I know there's probably more down at the bottom, but I want to stay on top right now. Try to finish up the top first, then move down to the bottom. Thank you for coming. All right. I think I'm ready to move on to another color. I don't see any more number threes. I'm sure there's more. Just that when you're looking for them, you don't see them. Oh, here's one. Yep, I'll be here until I think I've done enough for the night. But in the meantime, stick around a little bit and learn some interesting facts about sunflowers. Because I would love to know which of the facts is the most interesting to you. So we got two already. That the head of the sunflower is compacted with thousands of florets. And not all sunflowers are yellow. No, they can be even red and purple. All right, I think we'll stop right here with the number 8. Number 3 is what I'm saying. What I say, number 3. Yeah. Let's move on to another color. And let's just maybe just go right ahead with number 4. I'm going to wash these brushes as I use them. I just put them in water. And that's how you keep them clean. So now I'm going to number 4. Number 4 looks like this. See that? This is number 4 right here. It's a deep purple. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I am painting a sunflower, and you'll also learn some interesting facts about this plant, this flower, sunflower. So far, we've learned that the head is compacted with thousands of florets. And the second fact is that not all sunflowers are yellow. Some can be red, some can be purple. Yeah. Have you ever seen any of those colors? Red or purple sunflowers? This is paint by number. On the lid of the paint, these mini paints are the numbers that correspond with the number on the canvas. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing number 4 now. Some spaces are very tiny, very small. Yeah, like here, tiny space. Thank you for your thumbs up. Space number 4. Right here. There's a space right here. The numbers are tiny, so you may not be able to see all of them. The spaces, I should say, are tiny. Well, I guess both the spaces and the numbers are tiny. And by the way, another fact, sunflowers can be tall or dwarfed. Mm-hmm. The dwarfs, they don't usually get taller than 3 feet, but others can be as tall as 16 feet or even higher. So you have dwarfs as short as 3 feet, and the regular plants can be 16 feet or higher. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Have you ever seen a dwarf sunflower? About 3 feet tall? Oh, I should show you what it should look like when it's finished. Give me a moment. It may not look like anything right now, but once it's completed, you'll see. All right, let me show you what it should look like. Here it is it's a vase of flowers right there. Welcome, 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 folks. Glad to have you stop by. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your thumbs up too. All right, I'm working on the number 4. This paint by number. You have color by number. This one is paint by number. And this is the number 4. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. So there are the facts that we have learned so far. Interesting fact that sunflowers can be tall or dwarf. The dwarf ones are usually about 3 feet high. Tall ones, sometimes more than 16 feet high. And sunflowers are not always yellow. They can be red or purple. And the head of the sunflowers is packed with about 1,000 florets. Those are 3 facts so far. I'm going to go to another number now. Let's clean off this brush. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Remember your thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see more of the canvas. Yeah. Let's go to number 5. And while I'm going to number 5, oh, by the way, here's what it looks like. It's a dark color, looks like charcoal right here. And that's 5 on the top. You can probably not see very well. It's so dark. All right. The next fact that you can learn. Oh, did you know that young sunflowers track the sun? Yeah. The face of the young sunflower follows the sun from sunrise to sunset every day. And it repeats the cycle until it is matured. So if you have sunflower in your garden, you watch what it does as the sun moves from east to west. Yeah, this is like charcoal right here, this color. Yeah, the young sunflower tracks the sun from sunrise to sunset. Only the young one does that though. It's number 5. Yes. So the young sunflower, like I said before, tracks the sun from sunrise to sunset. But when it matures, the internal clock starts slowing down. And when it stops, they face the east. Doesn't track the sun anymore once it matures. It just faces the east and stays there. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, I think so. Number 5. Looking for number 5. Here's one right here, right in the center. So I guess one way of knowing if the sunflower is mature is when it's not tracking the sun. It just faces the east and stays there. That's all it does. Which fact do you find most interesting so far? Talk about the head of the sunflower has hundreds of florets. And the second one, that most sunflowers, not all sunflowers are yellow. They can be red or purple. The third one, that sunflowers can be dwarf or tall. And the dwarf ones are usually no more than 3 feet tall. But the others can be taller than, can be as tall as 16 feet or more. And then we're just learning about the young ones track the sun from sunrise to sunset. And once they mature, that slows down and then it faces the east. Looking for number 5. Not much 5. Oh, no 5's here. Welcome, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Painting a vase full of sunflowers. Let's move back so you can see better. There it is. I'm painting by numbers, and this is number 5. I think I've gotten all or most of them. Number 5. I appreciate you stopping by. So you don't want to tell me where you're from, where you're watching from, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll come back to this number. Let's move on to another. Close this. You have to close your paint tightly, or you know what will happen. So as soon as I'm finished with the brush, I soak it in water to keep it soft. All right. Let's go to another number. What about number 6? Check out number 6 here. This color. I don't see a lot of number 6, but the spaces look small. Yeah. So let's see what the color is. Almost white. Maybe cream. I'll show you. Yeah, it looks like cream. All right. Let's see what number 6 looks like. Right here. That's a 6 right there. Can you see if I can see? If you can see. Right here. I barely see, huh? There's a 6 right here. Eventually, I'm going to need a smaller brush because I don't think all the 6s are that big. The space. Here's a tiny one right here. I think I can brush that in. It's hard to see that it's painted because it's cream and the space itself is white. All right, 6 right here. Not very many at all. Hmm. I see a 5 that I think I missed. Yeah, a 5 here and a 5 there. Oh, 6s, 6s, 6. Mm. They'll show up once I fill in the other spaces. Yeah, they will show up. But I see them now. They're mostly over here. Right there. This one is a long 6. Goes all the way around. All right, let's get to it. Welcome, folks. Welcome, welcome. As I'm painting this sunflower, we're learning some interesting facts about them. Sunflowers can be dwarfed. They can be as high as 3 feet, as low as 3 feet, or higher than 16 feet. And they're not always yellow. They can be red or purple. And the head of the sunflower is packed with thousands of florets. Young sunflowers track the sun from sunrise to sunset. And once they mature, the process slows down and then they face the east. Yeah. By the way, back in the days, ancient time, people used to use the sunflower to tell the time. Because when the sun rises, as it moves, they could tell what time it is. And the young sunflower keeps doing that until the sun sets. And then it does it, the cycle continues all over again the next day. Yep. Interesting facts. And because of that reason, sunflowers can attract 5 times more pollinators because they warm up faster than westward facing flowers. So they warm up faster because they're there as soon as the sun rises. So they can attract 5 more times the pollinators than others that don't face the east. they face the east and they get the sun first. All right, I think I'm running out of number 6 now. Don't see any more number 6s. We'll see them as we go along. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here's one right here. Another one. 2 more right here. All right. Let's try another color now. We can come back to the ones that we missed. I'm putting you a little bit back so that you can see more. Just be patient. No. All right, so that was number 6. I'm gonna go with number 14 this time. Number 14 is green. There are several green ones, but this is the one I'm going to be using now. Now, because it's a flower, you're going to expect to see a lot of green. So here come number 14. All right, let's see how many we can find. One right here. I love this green, it's beautiful. Welcome, folks. Oh, down here. You see that? Right here. One moment, let me move you so you can see properly. I like this color. What do you think about it? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I'm painting a vase full of sunflowers while giving you some interesting facts about the flower. The last fact I just mentioned is that sunflower can attract 5 times more pollinators than other plants because sunflower faces the east where the sun rises, so they get more warmth. And that's where the pollinators go. They find the flower first. It has a lot of warmth. Sunflowers are famous for that. So if you have a garden and you need pollinators in your garden, plant sunflowers. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. I'm using the green now. And the green is making it look even more beautiful at this point. Because as you see, we have a lot of orange and yellows. So I'm looking for number 14. Number 14 will fill in. A beautiful green color. None up here. There should be some on this side though. Yep. I think you can see. Can you see this? Yeah, right here. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your thumbs up in advance, and remember to subscribe as well. Well, I'm sure there's more. Number 14 somewhere. Let's get to them afterwards. Yeah. Here's one right here. Looks like 14, yeah. All right, time to move on to another color. All right, we'll come back to this at another time. So let's check out another color. But I do like that green though. And let's do another that is close to that color as well. Let's clean off this brush, let it soak. So since 15 is not so far off the color, let's go with 15. Here's number 15. Here's another fact. Sunflower oil has anti-inflammatory properties. Fatty acid. Got fatty acids. Now you know fatty acids is a nutrient that our body need and use. So eat your sunflower seeds. You're getting fatty acids. It's close to the number 14. This is 14, right? If you need fatty acids, eat your. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, sunflower seeds has anti-inflammatory properties. They got fatty acids that your body needs. Body needs it to fight off inflammation. Yes, if you don't know, this is a vase full of sunflowers. You may not see it yet, but it's getting there. This is called paint by number. Paint by numbers as opposed to draw by numbers or color by numbers. Up here. I'll put you guys up a little bit more. Oh, maybe I should drop it down a little bit. There you go. Not seen any more number 15. Nope. Welcome, 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 folks. Thank you for stopping by. I'm painting a vase full of sunflowers, and I'm giving you some interesting facts about sunflower. And the last fact I spoke about is that it has anti-inflammatory properties like fatty acids. Yeah, it works to fight off inflammation. So, sunflower seeds, the oil, it's good to use. Yeah, and we also learn that the young flowers tracks. The young flowers track the sun. All right, so let's go ahead and do number 16 now. Number 16 is also one of the greens. There it is. While I was doing number 15, I saw 16 right close by. There it is. This is a brighter 16, it seems like. A brighter green. All right. Right up here. Comes all the way down here. All right. So let me start on the top. Right here. Mm. It's a darker green. As I'm doing number 16, I see quite a few, 15 that I missed. They're close by. 15 and 16 are close by. Mhm. AG Bourne, thank you for stopping by. Blessings, blessings. Check him out. Check out his channel. He also has a garden. A very thriving. We're learning about interesting facts about. Oh, you would love this. These interesting facts about sunflowers. Because if you want to attract a lot of pollinators, sunflowers attract 5 times more pollinators than other flowers because sunflowers face the east, where there's more warmth, where the sun comes up, and the young ones track the sun. It follows the sun from sunrise to sunset. Yeah, a very interesting fact about properties, fatty acids. So each of sunflowers, I use the sunflower oil. So I'm painting this vase of sunflowers by numbers. Whatever is on the paint lid is what you use on the canvas. Mhm. Some of the numbers are very tiny. But when you have a big picture as this, yeah, you're gonna have that. So I'm working on number 16 right now. I think I filled in most. I'm gonna find more. I think there's the one over here, 16. Thank you for your thumbs up. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's a 16 right here. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna leave this number now and go to another one. Put it back. The further back you go, the better you can see the whole thing. All right, let's just keep going with the numbers. Number 17. That's another green. Let me take a drink before I start that. right. So let's go look for number 17 now. Oh, here's a 16 that I missed. I think I'm just, since I'm seeing it, I'm going to do it. It's two. Okay, let's get back to the 16. Welcome, folks. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up, too. I'm painting a vase full of sunflowers. Well, the last fact is that seeds, the oil, is good for you. Yes, fatty acid. Big space right here, all the way around here. Or I'm going to fill in. I see some 14. Here's another fact. Sunflower seeds are high in vitamin E. Yeah, and those are the non-oil seed. High in vitamin E and selenium. And those help prevent chronic diseases. The non-oil seed is what we eat. The other is what birds get. What number did I say? Number 14, yeah. Saw 14 around here. Yeah, move back. Let's see if there's any more. Okay, so now we're going to go to, I think I said number, what did I say? Number 17. I'll clean off my brush. Oh, let me show you what it looks like. Here's 17. Here it is. Just a look at that. 16 right here. And that's a big one too. All right, here's 17. Let's see, 17 up here. I think I missed it. It's somewhere up here. 17. The numbers are tiny. And there are 16 here. Oh, let me just go back to the 16. Clean off this brush and go back to the 16. Just finish up the head. There's a 9 in there too. Is number 9. All right, so if there's 16 there, then there must be a 16 over here somewhere in this head. There's another 16. As you fill in the numbers, you can easily see which ones you missed. A lot of 16s right here. I see 10. Oh, that's already done. I see the 9s. I don't think I probably didn't do 9 yet. Yes, I did. That's a 10. All right, let's try another head right here. Hmm. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And giving you some interesting facts about sunflowers. It's very important for health and for the environment too, because we learned that it's high in vitamin E. It has anti-inflammatory properties. Yeah. All right. I think we have had most of the 16s. Let's go back to the 17s now. I see a 17 here and one here. And here's a 16. Need some more paint on the brush. Thank you for coming by, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that. And I appreciate your thumbs up. All right. Hmm. All right. See 17, 17. There's a 15. All right. Since I'm right there and the color is not far off, let me just do that too. Number 15. Where are you again? Right here. 16. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I'm painting by numbers. And I'm painting sunflower. Sunflowers, several of them, in vases. Right there. So let's go find the 17 now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a vase full of flowers, sunflowers to be exact. Yep, painting by numbers. And I'm going to number 17 now, right here. Ah, sunflower plant. Where were they first discovered? South America. Yeah, and it's now harvested around the world. And the leading state in the United States that produces it is North Dakota. Just saw a few of them. US. We're learning some interesting. You know that the young sunflowers track the sun. From sunrise to sunset, it follows the sun. But once it's mature, the process stops and it stays facing east. Flowers attract 5 times more pollinators than others because they're facing east, they're always warm. Are you lacking inflammatory properties like fatty acids? Check out sunflowers. Eat your sunflower seeds. Use the sunflower oil. They're also high in vitamin E. Number 17. I know they're there. I've seen them. Seen them along the way. Mm, there's another 16 right here. And another one. Right, so 17 has become elusive. Oh, here's one. Number 17. Every time I say that, I see one. I'll see more 16s there. So I'm going to go to them. I think the flowers are coming together. What do you think? All right, I saw some 16s over here. Where is it now? Where are they now? Okay, here it is. Now the bristles and some of the brushes are separating. That's 16. Means I have to get some other. I have to use some 16. I saw you. Mhm. Adult sunflowers are heat tolerant. They can withstand intense heat. So you see how hot plants are not, sunflowers, yep, the plants are not affected at all. They can tolerate that. Hence the name sunflowers. One of the reasons it's called sunflowers because of that. And the other reason, of course, it follows the sun, it tracks the sun. They are heat tolerant. All right, I think I may not be. I'll come across some more, I'm sure. Let's go on. Let's go back to number 9. Let me finish up this flower head here. This flower head. And the flower heads, we learn, are packed with thousands of florets. So I missed that number 9 right there. Let's get it in. Yes, folks, sunflowers are important to us and the environment. Oh, here's another 9 right here. right. I think we got. Does it look like it's, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry about that, folks. Does it look like it's coming into its own now? Can you see the sunflowers? Yeah. All right, folks. Well, I think I'm going to stop right here. There it is. We haven't touched this part of the vase yet. Water in there. So, but it's coming along. Huh? Let me give you another fact. One man, his name is Alex Babich from the United States. He grew the tallest sunflower. That sunflower was over 30 feet tall. In 2025, he overtook another Guinness World Record, someone else who grew his 30 feet. But Alex went over 30 feet tall. Just imagine. Ah, someone who's 6 feet tall, his sunflower is 5 times that. That's a very tall sunflower. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop here, but during the week, sometimes I'm going to continue. So when I come back, you will see a lot more filled in. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your comments. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you next time, somewhere around the Charles, Fort Lauderdale garden. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others, and remember to dig a hole and plant something.